This is incoming White House counselor to the president, Alina Habba. Congratulations on the appointment. It's going to be a great job for you to get your head around all of this because, you know, you have to look at it from a big picture point of view. But when Garrett Tenney runs a clip of the woman saying, "I used to love going to the park," I mean, those are the people that you really think about when you're fighting for the policies, even if it's going to be difficult some days in the messaging.
Yeah, of course, that's true. And difficult messaging is not something we're unfamiliar with, or President Trump is. We have to make clear the one thing, Dana, and that is that we are doing this for the American people. As Tom Homan said, we are trying to make sure we clean up the streets, get on board. Eric Adams is a perfect example of it, and I can't believe I'm saying that. But he said, look, you can cancel me. This isn't about politics. This is about safety, security, and the people that I was voted by to support and protect and defend. And that's what we want to do. We got to correct this so that people do feel safe going to the parks, so that children are not worried, so we don't have fentanyl crisis, and the list goes on and on and on. And that's going to be top of mind when we get in there.
Yeah, you heard us a moment ago probably read this story out of Chicago, and Homan went there and said, you know, to Democrats, get out of our way. I think he said, get the hell out of the way. Yeah. He was also asked about separation of families. He said, I'm not looking to separate families at all. That's not my goal. My goal is to enforce the law, but if you put yourself in that position, it may happen, end quote. How much thought have you given to that possibility, Lena?
Listen, every single issue that we're going to have to face because of what they have done over the last 3.5 years is going to have the negative press, the positive press, all the things that come with making tough decisions. Nobody is breaking up families. Nobody is targeting individuals and making sure that one over the other goes out. That doesn't happen under President Trump. It didn't happen before. But you do not have a right to come here to endanger us or to not come in here the right way. You can come in as an immigrant, as my parents did, but you must do it the right way. So there's nobody that understands it better than I do, but I can assure you, Tom Homan, as tough as nails as he is, he's looking out for us. And child trafficking is something he's spoken about extensively. And that is why he wants to get families, if they will cooperate, out and in the right way. That's all it is. You know, you're welcome into this country, but not illegally.
Alina, can we ask you about New York justice system? You are familiar with it. So Alvin Bragg, the prosecutor, brought this case against Daniel Penny in the chokehold case against when Jordan Neely was in the subway causing mayhem. Daniel Penny puts him in a chokehold, and then we have this trial. So here's a headline from the Free Press. Daniel Penny's innocence and the shame of Alvin Bragg. A just verdict for Danny Penny does not erase the cynical, wrong-headed, and unwarranted prosecution. And just to put up for everybody to see, this is crime under DA Alvin Bragg that is up in almost every category. You can see it here. Rape up 7.4%, robbery up, grand larceny up 29.8%, etc. There will be a challenger to Alvin Bragg, but this city just went through a trial, and I wanted to get your take on it.
This was an atrocity, and I think that is a very well-stated headline. Alvin Bragg is a disgrace. I have said that for years. I have said that under what he did to President Trump, and I can assure you, as counselor to the president, when I get in the administration, I will make sure that this does not happen again. It is very disturbing to me. We have Pam Bondi in the Attorney General's office. She's going to be tremendous. We have people making sure that these types of attacks on individuals, while migrants run loose, while people can't go to parks, while people are afraid to take subways, that this exact thing does not happen. Alvin Bragg has made a shame of New York. He has ruined our city, and it is really, we have no place for it in America anymore. And I can assure you, on January 21st, I will definitely be putting my head down to make sure whatever we need to do to make sure this does not happen again.
Lena, thanks for coming on. We'll see you in Washington very soon. Lena Habba.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.